veces pienso que nunca aprenderás a comportarte. Me has decepcionado, Ofelia. Y a tu padre también.
Which father? Welcome to a very special watch-along request. I'm starting like this because I'm still thinking about what to do. I was getting a little bit nervous at first because I was like, wait, I can't find it in English. Where is in English? Where is the version in English? Where is the English? Oh my god, maybe I'm dumb. Maybe I should check out who made the movie. And this is a Hispanic Mexican movie. That's why chances to find it in English were going to be low. So I have been thinking if I should do Pan's Labyrinth in Spanish. Not only that you guys would have to read the subtitles for Pan's Labyrinth, but you would also have to read whatever I gotta say. I know it can go crazy and I don't want to mess up anyone's eyes and brains. It would make more logic that if I would be there with you, which is basically my intention whenever I do a watch along, my intention is to make people feel like they're with me or I am with them. I wouldn't be talking to you in Spanish. It is true that it would feel a lot more comfortable for me to talk in Spanish because I'm gonna listen Spanish constantly. I'm gonna have to think on how to translate it and my mind is gonna go like, whoa! So I wanna go right ahead. But before I do that, I also have to mention something very important. When I was in high school, I had a friend who introduced me to this scene. We used to do something either like this or I remember that we were starting to be friends and all that, and she just throw me a paper at me, bring my attention, and she was like and I said, what is that? What are you doing? She was like, you don't know what this is? I was like, no. So she told me there's a monster that she's not really afraid of, that doesn't have eyes, that its eyes are on the palm of his hand, so whenever he wants to look at something, he has to do like this. And for some reason, I don't know if this has to do something with the movie or not, she never told me, but whenever somebody was doing something stupid, she and I would end up doing this to the guy or to the girl. So yeah, it's 2 hours long. Let's go right ahead, everybody. Oh wow. Oh wow, okay, this is not the start that I was expecting.
No entiendo para qué has traído tantos libros, Ofelia. Si vamos al campo, al aire libre.
We gotta do something. Oh, I think it belongs to the statue. Honestly, it doesn't fit much. No. It's cute, but is that thing even real?
Ofelia, ven.
He visto nada.
Pero mira cómo te has puesto los zapatos.
That's not a fairy. That was an insect.
Cuando lleguemos al molino, quiero que saludes al capitán y quiero que le llames padre. No sabes lo bueno que ha sido con nosotras, hija.
Well, I guess that's how you're trying to convince her to say father, but father is not just a word. Words have meaning. But yeah, I guess she was saying that so the girl wouldn't feel weirded out.
15 minutos tarde.
Oh, she was feeling sick, dude.
Ofelia, sal. Saluda al capitán.
Ofelia.
She's not saying a word.
Es la otra mano, Ofelia.
You don't have to do that, you know?
Que suban el equipaje.
Sí, señor.
You are not his daughter. He doesn't care about you. He won't. Everything that he did was for your mother. You just left your books on the ground. I'm sorry for laughing at that face. I'm still thinking about what me and my friend used to do, what she showed me.
Es un laberinto.
Oh.
Mejor que ni te acerques. Te puedes perder.
Oh, she took the books for her.
Llame el capitán.
Tu padre me necesita.
It's not her father.
¿Has visto a mi madre? ¿A qué es guapa? Sí. Está enferma de niño. ¿Lo has notado?
She's sick with a kid. That's another way to see a pregnancy. Okay, this insect is starting to worry me.
Las noches de aquí son muy distintas a las noches de la ciudad. Allí se oyen los coches, los tranvías. Y que las casas son viejas.
If they were old, then imagine now.
Tu hermano está un poco inquieto. Anda, cuéntale uno de tus cuentos. Seguro que se calma, lo ves tú.
It's weird though, she's not having the pregnancy fine. She really feels like getting sick because of it.
En la cima de esa montaña florecía todas las noches una rosa que otorgaba la inmortalidad, pues sus numerosas espinas estaban envenenadas.
Hey, isn't that the insect?
Su mujer no debió haber viajado en un estado tan avanzado de embarazo.
Un hijo debe nacer donde quiera que esté su padre.
Oh.
Eso es todo.
Huh.
Otra cosa, capitán. ¿Quién le ha dicho a usted que la criatura es un varón?
No me joda.
This is a disgusting man. How could she even... He must have forced her somehow.
Al detenido se le encontró este arma. Ha sido disparada.
Mi padre estaba cazando conejos.
Que te calles, coño.
Is it me or is he shot at the head?
Yo subí al monte, capitán, para cazar conejos. Para mis hijas que me se han puesto enfermas.
That's a bomb, isn't it?
Cazaba conejos.
Obviously the worst person that you could find. Oh.
A ver si aprenden a registrar esta ventuza.
Thought, you know, that bottle was a Molotov bomb or something like that. It's the insect that you were looking for, but it must be too dark for you to notice it. Oh.
Enseguida está aquí. Es un hada.
Not really.
Esto es un hada.
Oh! Oh my god! What is happening? Hello? I don't know what to say, I'm in shock. That insect actually turned into a fairy. Or better said, it could turn into anything. Oh.
¿Quién eres tú?
Yo soy un fauno.
Oh.
Vos sois la princesa Moana. Hizo abrir portales que permitieran vuestro regreso. Es el último de ellos.
Oh, I didn't notice its feet.
Habréis de pasar 3 pruebas antes de la luna llena. Este es el libro de las encrucijadas. Cuando estéis sola, abridlo. Él os mostrará vuestro futuro. Os mostrará qué hacer.
You just disappear like that. I would freak out. What do you want me to say? This girl has guts and she's living in the world of fantasy thinking that everything could be good. I need her brain, her positivism.
Vamos a necesitar algo de ternasco y una gallina más.
Pues a ver, ¿de dónde la sacamos, hija?
Pues viene la mujer del doctor y la del alcalde, así que...
¡Esas! ¡Esas comen más que un gorrino! Y debajo del agua.
Wow, heating up like in the old days.
Los zapatitos de charol. ¿Te gustan?
Sí, son muy bonitos.
Is that why you married him? Not because you were forced, but because you wanted money and, you know, fancy clothes? Not because you wanted that when you were a child means that she's gonna want the same. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have any sort of prejudice for now, but I just can't imagine why somebody would want to end up with that man. Unless you are being forced. She doesn't seem to be a bad person herself, you know?
Quizá no sea nada, mi capitán.
Oh, probably the other band, the other side. I also feel the same way.
Se protegían los unos a los otros y dormían juntos bajo la sombra de un frondoso árbol.
She has such a lovely voice.
Y recuperar una llave dorada que oculta en su vientre.
Oh
Solo
no,
así,
they're gonna hate
el
you for
árbol
that.
volverá a florecer.
You're gonna get very dirty. Good thinking. Don't go away, please. No, don't fly. No. Oh no. Part of it just flew away. I get. Oh, isn't that what the doctor had in his hands?
Oh, hola. Soy la princesa Moana. Y no te tengo miedo.
I'm not afraid of you. Well, her voice, you know, is shivering. Oh, what a burp. Burp. I'm sorry, little one. I think I know what she's gonna do. She didn't do what I thought. Not exactly. But it's good. What is that? Oh, now I would call that fat. I gotta admit this one was not so difficult. I knew it. And even if the clothing would still be there, your looks. Oh my god, that is the worst. You did it with all the good intentions, I know.
A partir de hoy, una cartilla de racionamiento por familia.
Capitán, no sé si le será suficiente.
Si la gente es cuidadosa, sí.
What? While you eat like that?
Señora, la niña ya apareció. Si me disculpan, a veces pienso que nunca aprenderás a comportarte. Me has decepcionado, Ophelia. Y a tu padre también.
Which father?
Capitán.
A él más que a mí.
She's happy. You shouldn't be happy though. You would be dead if it was by him.
Ya tengo la llave. Llévame al laberinto.
Oh, now she's back. Oh, hello. What are you eating exactly?
Faltan solo 2 pruebas más y la luna ya pronto estará. ¿Por qué habría de mentiros un pobre fauno como yo?
You sound so fake.
Vamos. Dime lo que va a pasar ahora. Dímelo.
That could be you, that you become a woman. Oh! Okay, that's not okay. That's not how a pregnancy should be.
Deberá permanecer sedada la mayor parte del tiempo.
No me importa lo que necesite o lo que cueste. Cúrala.
I'm surprised she's still alive.
Tu madre se pondrá buena muy pronto, ya lo verás. Tener un hijo es complicado.
Entonces yo no voy a tener ninguno.
Smart answer, Angel, but no, those complications are not real, honey. It shouldn't happen like that. They're just telling you so you don't worry that much. You put yourself in too much danger. Anybody sees you. Anybody. You're gone.
Esto es una locura. Cuando ese hombre nos descubra, nos va a matar a todos.
Exactly.
Pedro. Hermano.
Oh, brother, I thought he was your lover. I am still heartbroken, but I was gonna be like even more heartbroken. You think that somebody that loves each other have to be apart.
Habéis evitado la prueba.
No.
Oh.
Mi madre está enferma.
No es excusa para la negligencia.
That's how you talk to a princess?
Esta es
Una mandrágora, una planta que soñaba con ser humana.
En un cuenco con leche fresca. Colocadla debajo de la cama de vuestra madre. Cada mañana, dadle de beber 2 gotas de sangre.
It's so cute in a way, but so creepy at the same time.
Iréis a un lugar muy peligroso. Veréis jugoso banquete. No comáis ni bebáis nada. Absolutamente nada.
The more he talks, the more I am afraid of him. So the fact that I freaked out the first time I saw him, maybe it makes sense. Maybe that was a 6th sense or something. Whoa. Where's the ground though? Oh, okay. Oh my god. There's a lot already. You gotta go fast, honey. There was too much in just a few seconds. I think this is the guy. Yes! He looks like Voldemort in a way.
Es esta.
Go. Don't tell me that. Don't take any food. Oh my, no! Really, kid? You're not very smart, are you? Oh no, but he does it like this. Ah! We always did it like this. Can I say that she's a little bit dumb? One thing is that if you wanted to try and see what happens, you know, for if the guy wakes up, but... Doesn't matter how you put your hands. Oh, she read so many fairy tales, so she must have read parts and what happens when you don't listen. Why would she complicate herself this much? Why the complication?
Si me escuchas, las cosas por aquí no están muy bien, pero ya pronto tendrás que salir. Has puesto muy mala mamá. Que no le hagas daño a mamá. Ya la conocerás. Es muy bonita. Si me obedeces, te prometo una cosa. Te llevaré a mi reino. Y serás un príncipe. Te lo prometo.
¡Venga, Serrano, sin miedo! Que esta es la única forma decente de morir.
Oh, your men are dying indeed, yes. Actually, most of them, if not all. I wish you were dead. He's gonna torture you or make you suffer before you actually die. He's enjoying this. This man is enjoying it.
¿Qué pasa? ¿Han cogido a uno? ¿Qué? ¿Han cogido uno de ellos vivo? ¿Lo llevan a la bodega?
Could it be your brother? It's your brother. I think it has to do something with that vegetable that wants to be a human.
Coño, Garcés. Para uno que cogemos y resulta que está tamudo. Nos vamos a pasar
Oh, I
aquí la
thought it
noche
was
entera.
Pedro at first. Oh God. And your brother.
Garcés tiene razón.
Wait, was
Vas
the
a
other
contarnos
one
todo, ¿verdad?
our brother? I thought that was the...
Hemos traído unas cosillas.
I reversed them.
Cosas que aprende uno por ahí. Al principio no voy a poder confiar en ti. Cuando pasemos a estas, ya vamos a tener una relación, ¿cómo diría yo? Más estrecha, como de hermanos.
No, God, look at the phone.
Si yo digo que este desgraciado se puede marchar, ¿me va a contradecir alguien?
Nadie, mi capitán, se puede ir.
Venga. Bien. Venga más y estás bien, ¿eh?
Oh, no.
Lástima.
I thought that he was gonna make it, but he would get a shot in the head.
¡Habéis roto las reglas!
Eran solo 2 uvas. Yo creí que nadie se daría cuenta.
No se os he equivocado. ¡No podéis regresar!
Fue todo un accidente.
¡No!
That's not an accident.
Desapareceremos con ella. No nos volveréis a ver jamás.
I'm sorry, honey, that was not an accident. You were hungry? I'm 100% sure about that, but an accident, no. You should do it. It's the same one. But it's that's not what you think, Mercedes. I'm surprised you're not thinking about Mercedes. Okay, he's gonna do it. Oh my god, they still with it. He's killing you. Oh, you do see him. For a moment I thought it was magic and only she could see it. I would have been so happy.
Mira, mira lo que tenía debajo de tu cama.
What are you doing with that thing? No, wait, that thing? No!
¡No! ¡Ofelia! La magia no existe. No existe ni para ti, ni para mí, ni para nadie.
I'm suffering.
Hubiera podido obedecerme.
Hubiera podido, pero no lo hice.
You're dead, doctor.
¿Por qué no me obedeció?
Es que obedecer por obedecer, eso solo lo hacen gentes como usted, capitán.
You're dead. You're dead. I'm sorry. Oh! And her last words with her mother, where the magic doesn't exist.
El tartamudo nos habló del informante dentro del molino. ¿Se imagina usted? Delante de mis narices.
Oh, he's gonna torture you.
Yo tengo la única copia, ¿no es verdad?
Sí, señor.
Hay algo que me molesta. El día en que entraron en la bodega, con tanta granada y explosivos, el candado no estaba forzado.
That wasn't a smart move.
Tenga mucho cuidado.
Hasta mañana, señor.
Do you think your brother is still alive? I think they all died. Oh no! You're here. I knew it. I knew it.
Ha descubierto usted mi punto débil, la soberbia. Pero estamos aquí para buscar sus puntos débiles. El asunto es muy sencillo. Usted va a hablar.
I can't look. I can't look. I'm checking the phone. I can't look. I'm sorry.
Al principio no voy a poder confiar.
What happened? Oh! How did that happen? But you were tied up. I didn't dare to look.
¡Cójanla! ¡Vamos! ¡Tráigamela! ¡Tráigamela, coño! ¡A las monturas!
How can you scream like that? Mercedes, I feel so bad for you. I don't think you're gonna make it, honey. Oh. few of them alive yet. I can't look at these things. YOLO! Only hearing the sound of it makes me feel all the pain. I would be able to do it. Oh, Jesus. If everybody would be like me, they wouldn't even need, you know, to make these scenes. They could just put the sounds and that's it, because nobody would be looking. He's gonna fall asleep. Oh, you're gonna get lost. Wow.
La luna llena brilla en el cielo y podemos abrir el portal.
¿Qué lleváis en la mano?
The dagger.
¿Negaréis vuestra cuna por él? ¿Él por quien habéis sido humillada e ignorada?
Sí.
Oh, you can't see him.
No.
No! 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 No, I was expecting, like in all the other movies, that somebody would find them. Oh, no! I really thought they would be there, you know, and they were the ones who shot him. That happens in most movies.
Decidle a qué hora murió su padre. Decidle que yo...
No. Ni siquiera sabrá tu nombre.
Yeah, she is dead. Or not. Her hand is moving.
Padre.
Habéis derramado vuestra sangre antes que la de un inocente. Esa era la última prueba, la más importante.
Huh.
Y habéis elegido bien, Alteza.
Venid a mi lado y sentaos junto a vuestro padre, que tan largo tiempo os ha esperado.
Honey. Oh, little angel.
Dice que la princesa descendió al reino de su padre y que ahí reinó con justicia y bondad por muchos siglos.
Guillermo del Toro really knows how to shock us, because now I can't stop thinking if everything that happened, all that magic was truly in her head. It's like, you know, her brain managed to give her like the last breath. Now that everybody is saying that when you die or when you're about to die, in your last few seconds you see everybody that you loved waiting for you and all that. Kind of like she was living what she would have wanted. By the way, I am assuming for two reasons that the man who was sitting on the throne that she called father was indeed her father in the real life. And I think that because, first of all, she recognizes him as father, and second, her mother is the same one like in the real life. It's also surprising that her mother carries a little brother when in fact the little brother is not dead. All this makes me think if it is her imagination or not. Everything could be metaphorical and have some sort of philosophical meaning, but in the end not being reality, you know, it was just in her head. That would explain why she is so innocent for her age. That was the word I was looking for. She really didn't understand the wrong that she did, you know, during that second test. As I said before, it's not that I intend to sound rude, but I wouldn't risk my life. Kind of reminded me when everybody was sitting at the table and eating. You know, there was a lot of food. And then they had the audacity, better said, the Pope, the Pope, the man of God, had the audacity to say just one meal per family, that is more than enough. Wow, he had a huge plate with so many things that he can choose at the same time on the table. There was a lot of stuff. I don't think they finished it. It was hypocrisy at its finest. That second test kind of reminded me of that table for some reason. Like there was again a lot of food, and if we take it in a metaphorical way, it's kind of like the test was about not eating from those who have too much because you don't deserve it and they're gonna go after you, which is not true. Therefore, yes, you should eat. The other one is just obsessed while having so much food they're obsessed that somebody's gonna take, you know, just one little grape. She took 2, because even though she was warned that watch out, you're gonna die, your life is at stake if you take one sip of water, even a drop, and she still did it. That's when you know that her brain is very childish, very innocent, because she couldn't see the damage of what she was doing. So, continuing with the metaphor, this monster was so obsessed with its own food that one drop not consumed by it meant an offense, which is sad. You only see what you want to see. I don't know, it's like a weird interpretation or something, but remember that I've told you he could put like the hands wherever he wants. He could be like this, look on one side, look at the other. You know, he could see from different angles, but like he's stuck with the idea that this is how he has to see. And well, he's stuck and obsessed with one single idea or concept. Nobody has to touch the food on the table. And that's why I think that if I would start, you know, to think through every single detail that we've seen in this movie, I think that I can come up with all the explanations perhaps, or at least with my interpretation. But then again, the doors, how would she know that exactly where she draw that? That's exactly the size of the door. Unless, like in video games, when there's like a hidden path, it always has like a different color, different texture. If you stand and look at the fake wall and you look at the other ones, it's just so different. What if in her childish mind of hers, she never recognized that in her subconscious, she already knew where the hidden doors were? Then again, why would they do such doors in a house like that? That would be explained for reasons of war, for reasons of, you know, being in the middle of nowhere. If somebody comes after you, well, you got spots, you know, from where to leave, even though they think you're trapped. But in her subconscious, she knew where the doors were because of how they looked. But in her consciousness and her full consciousness and inside her innocence, she was unaware to detect that it was not the chalk, the one that was doing magic, but in fact, they were doors, secret passages that connect rooms. This is like a personal decision though. For the love and happiness and the tranquility in my soul, I want to think that she never really died. She just crossed to the magical world. So many kids in that time suffering and not being able, you know, to have a normal life. And most surely, most of them would be, you know, under the imaginary world. Their minds would concentrate in an imaginary world, because otherwise everything that they have around is death, suffering, monstrosities. Thank you, really, from the bottom of my heart. And everybody, I'm sorry. My brain had mental farts constantly. I swear to God, I was trying, you know, to think the good and exact words that I was supposed to say. I just couldn't. I'm sorry. I felt like the first time that I would do these things, you know, I felt like I couldn't express myself properly. My brain was like, understand what is going on, try to find the interpretation of it, listening to it in a language, then think it for myself, translate it in my mind, and somehow try to say it to you without feeling confused and with the necessity of saying the words that I would constantly hear, you know, in my headsets that were in Spanish in a different language than English. I'm blonde, guys. This is the most I could do. I need to practice. Thank you for your patience, everybody, and I hope that at least you had a laugh, you know, with those moments. Stay safe, everybody, and see you very soon in the next one. Bye!